It's really sad. I hate that Facebook has done this. You can't even see my face. Um, I'm trying to. Okay, you. Okay, if you do it like that, if you go to the back, but now I can't see me. This Facebook child, I can't. This is too ghetto. Now this is ghetto. Not you. This system that's happening is ghetto.
My phone keep moving. Hold on.
Wait, what am I doing? It's taking me off.
Oh.
Child. Let me see if I could.
She was a very. Yeah.
I'm trying to get my Zoom together. What's your name, girlfriend?
Hey, Kendra, my name is Shador, girl. How are you?
Wait. Where you calling me from?
I'm actually from Charlotte, North Carolina. Do I need to go get my earpods? Because it sounds like I'm yelling.
No, I can hear you good.
Oh, okay, cool.
How old are you?
I am 34.
Okay, let me do this. I gotta put me up. 34. You have any kids?
Yes, I have one.
How old is your child?
She's 6 years old, Kendra.
Have you ever been married?
Hell no, Kendra. And you know what's so crazy? Me and my cousin just fell out on loud today because she tried to tell me I'm jealous of her because she getting married.
Why? Why does she think you're jealous of her?
Because she got proposed to at a circus full of clowns, and I wasn't invited. And the reason why I wasn't invited is because her mom did not invite me. Okay? So I was like, why? And I said, you know what? It makes sense. Because her mom and me is sisters, and our mom passed away with cancer, stage 5, and she knew for 2-3 years and never told me anything until I had 9 days left with her. Yes. I don't want to go to her wedding because her mom is going to be there. So she's calling me jealous of her marriage instead of realizing that I don't want to be around somebody who couldn't tell me that our mom was dying. So that's why we fell the fuck out today.
Woo, it's a lot of family drama.
Clock that, Kendra.
Okay, well, I'm sorry
Fair use, family. Fair use.
about your mother. So you wasn't in contact with your mother?
Yes, I was, but she didn't tell me neither. Right?
Okay, so your mother, so this is a serious situation. My mother passed from cancer, so I understand how this is. What type of cancer did your mother have? We can't see your face. You gotta stand up.
Well, look, she had lung cancer, Kendra.
So now, were you in communication? So your mother had cancer, but you were talking to her, you didn't know?
Exactly. I didn't know.
And she had it for 3 years?
Honestly, Kendra, I don't even know how long she had it. Mind you, I didn't know she had cancer until she had 9 days to live, Kendra.
So why are you mad at your aunt?
Why I'm mad at my aunt?
Yes.
Which is my sister? That's my sister. I just call her auntie because she's older.
Oh, so, okay, why are you mad at your sister? Because you wanted her to tell you.
Exactly, and she did not tell me.
So,
and her daughter, okay, is mad at me because I don't want to go to her wedding because her mom is going to be there.
Okay. So, do you think maybe your mother? Wait, you gotta stand up. It's not your fault. It's Facebook's camera. Do you think your mother didn't want you to know that she was passing away from cancer, and that's why she didn't tell you?
I don't know, but if that's the case, she could at least still told me that.
So, how did you find out 9 days before?
Because somebody else in the family told me.
Oh, so if they didn't tell you, you would have never figured it out.
You got it.
And when did this happen?
October the 9th of 2024.
So last year.
At approximately 10 o'clock p.m. at night. Yes.
That's when your mother passed?
That's correct.
And you haven't talked to your sister since?
I have not.
Okay. Woo, child, lately I've been getting a lot of people that are calling me for other reasons than love. I feel like, let me say this, nothing tears a family apart more than a death, right? And I don't know the ins and outs of your family dynamic, What I can share is I'm also a mother. My mother had cancer and I didn't know right away. And I just had to accept that she had her own reasons before she wanted to share. I was able to find out, and I found out 3 months before she passed. But she had it for months prior, and she didn't share. I didn't know. And crazy thing is, one of my sisters knew, but I didn't know. But what's shaky about this? I know in my own personal case, my mother didn't want my sister to tell me, so that was my mother's request, which she had to honor. And you never know this scenario. Like I can't speak. I don't know if your sister was just being trifling, because that's a possibility, or maybe your mother's request was, I don't want to stress her out. I don't want her to be sad. The only thing that for me that gets tricky in this case is because your mother talked?
Yes, she could. And I honestly didn't even see her dying. That was nowhere across my mind.
So you were talking to her for all these years and you didn't know she was suffering with cancer?
Yep, they used to take her to the doctor. I used to take her to the doctor, but I never went to the back. You understand? Because it's like, oh, and then the doctor that I did take her to was for bones. It wasn't for like chemo or nothing like that. I didn't even know she was taking chemo until I went to the funeral and they had pictures of her with the mask on her face. Mind you, I'm thinking that's just a regular breathing treatment. Whole time is chemo.
Okay, so in 9 days when you went to go see your mother, was she able to talk and communicate?
Those 9 days she was at home, and I took my daughter Ring camera out of her room and I put it in her room. So we will all alternate and be with her. Like one day I would be there, one day somebody else, but I will always watch her on camera. Those 9 days I did not know. I had to go back on the camera after she passed away to see how long it's actually been before I knew. So when I went to the hospital, the daughter was in there. My other cousin was in there. She was like, did you tell Shador what happened? And the daughter was like, no. So that's when she ended up walking me out the room to tell me what was going on.
And then did you ever ask her why she didn't tell you earlier?
The reason why I didn't ask her that, Miss Kendra, for real, is because when she was in the hospital and you're transitioning, I didn't want her to leave this earth feeling guilty about whatever reason. So the only thing that I asked her was, do you know why you in the hospital? And she was like, yeah, they say I got lung cancer. But I didn't want to say, well, why didn't you tell me? I just felt like it wasn't the time to get on her when she's already transitioning into a whole nother realm.
No, absolutely. What I'm saying is, because you have I can tell you got a lot of anger inside of you. So
girl, how do you know? I'm talking about Kendra. I want to like give it to him for real. Like that's really how I'm feeling.
No, I understand. Let me tell you something. No, for real. Like when I tell you the issues that happened after my mother passed within the family, so I can relate. But before I get to there, I want to ask you this question. Did you just ever ask your sister why she didn't tell you?
I did.
Fellas, she ain't even got the nothing about herself yet. She a lunatic already. She out her goddamn mind. Jesus. Listen, I know she a disaster. I know she a disaster, fellas. I'm telling you. I ain't heard much of it. You know what I'm saying? But I heard enough. You know, I ain't got this far, but I know she get worse.
After everything went away, after she passed away and all of that, mind you, I didn't have closure, right? You knew and you had time to deal with this day. I didn't have time to do that. So I'm on the phone, I'm asking them like, why would you never tell me this? You know what she told me? She didn't know. Now, mind you, this lady is a doctor. How you didn't know? You had your time to come out and be very clear and upfront.
I would be scared of her. I mean, scared that ain't no goddamn way. What? She ain't told us much yet. Not even about herself. You know, she done went into this big ass spill and she crazy as shit. I call the laws on her ass. She out her goddamn mind. Ain't no goddamn way. I'm telling you already, she a no for me, fellas. She'll know. Hell no. But hold up, she might get better. And I know I don't speak for all the brothers. So look, let's just keep listening, fellas. But
I sat on the phone with this lady for 30, 45 minutes trying to get it out of her so I could find some type of closure. She still wouldn't keep it a bed and tell me what's up.
But you did see your mother before she passed away.
I did. I was the last person she saw. I did.
So that's
I was there when she took her last breath. I did.
So that's a blessing.
Yeah.
That's a blessing. So I want you to try to sit in that space. I want you to try to sit in the space because not for nothing, I have a friend whose father passed and her mother didn't tell her to after he passed. And when they transitioned, I was with my mother her last 48 hours. I will always cherish that. You got to be with your mother before she transitioned. We can't hear you, honey.
Okay, what about now? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. I can hear you now. Hello?
And then on top of that, you end up asking me a question that made me come back to what I was saying when you asked me have I been married. That's what brought me to this conversation, to be honest with you. So I know you do a little dating show, and I'm actually here, but I didn't think you was gonna pick me, so I was just laying in the bed watching like normal.
No, listen, I know that you didn't cry for that. I do remember how it took a turn. I'm familiar with how it took a turn, but I always say that this is God's platform and there's always different reasons. So I really want to pray for you for peace, you know, and you just gotta take it day by day. I don't have the words to take it away. I got to be with her in the moment of her transition. That's a blessing. So regardless of even if
Hey, Kendra, okay, let's go. Let's start over. Hi, my name is Kendra. Kendra, how are you? I've been watching you for years, girl. Finally get to meet you. Hey.
Okay, the Facebook camera. So bring your face up a little bit. Okay, no, you're fine. No, actually, yeah, you're fine. It's me. Facebook child is hating. I gotta figure out a way to put this up. Okay,
I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all be waiting for
Shadora, where you calling us from, honey?
I'm sorry.
Where you calling us from, Shadora?
I am from North Carolina.
And how old are you?
I'm 34.
I need a new notepad. I didn't order this up. Shadora, 34. Shadora, 34. You said you have a kid, 6 years old, right?
Yeah, she's 6 years old. Her dad is actually watching your live. That's crazy. But go ahead, Kendra.
Do y'all co-parent well?
I'm the mama and the daddy, so he only get her like when he feel like it, basically. Yeah. Clock that. But go ahead.
He's watching right now. Hi.
He's watching right now. Tell him hey.
Hi, Mr. Every now and then, Dad.
Right, exactly.
Shadora, child, I won't piss you off. You the guy, you gonna tell it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep it real because that's one thing about me. I'm gonna definitely speak my truth. I've always been that way since Facebook lets you get a live button.
Okay, Shadora, what you do for a living, baby?
Well, I work at a telecommunications center. That's what I do.
Okay. Telecommunication. And what's your zodiac sign?
I hate really saying my zodiac sign because when you say that, people think they know you, but I'm an Aries.
Okay. And I know you have one child, never. And where you calling us from?
North Carolina, Charlotte. Miss Kendra, I'm from Charlotte, girl. Queen City 704, you already know.
Okay. All right. So we got Shadora, North Carolina, 34, Charlotte to be exact. Telecommunications is an Aries, never married, mom to a 6-year-old.
no, hell no. Ain't no goddamn way. But y'all heard that? I would call the laws on her. I would get her. She's somebody, mama. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad, family. My bad, everybody. Nola, salute, Nola. Lenny Hondo. Thanks for pulling up, family. Appreciate your support. He said, great deal for a dude to take over. Oh, hell yeah. Lenny said, one of the worst attitudes I've seen on the show ever. She out of her goddamn mind. But oh, my bad. I'm losing my professionalism. Nice looking lady, not a bad looking lady, 34 years old, mother of one. She out of her goddamn mind. She a straight psychopath. Ain't no goddamn way. No, hell no. And I wouldn't recommend none of y'all take her. All right, you going straight to jail. You leave her alone. I'm telling you, look, if she get any better, I would be surprised. But everything telling me she gonna get a lot worse. So let's just listen, fellas.
What kind of man you looking for, girl?
The man I'm looking for, Miss Kendra, I honestly don't think he exists. I think I'm just too much for niggas. You know what I mean? I really do. But I can tell you this. I really don't have a type, you know what I mean? Because you can be cute as hell and still dog your bitch out. You can be ugly as hell and still dog a bitch out, because my baby daddy is ugly. And I thought that, you know what I mean, because he's ugly or whatever and I look good, you know what I mean? I thought we was gonna last a long time. But ugly niggas still cheat on you too. He cheated on me. Okay, I've never cheated on that man a day in my life. So I really just don't have a type. You could be red, white, blue, purple, green. I just feel like as long as you treat me right, you know how to talk to me, you know how to joke, you know how to put up with my shit, you know what I'm saying? We cool. You help me, I help you. I'm not asking for a man to make.
I got a question. Who the hell talked to her for 10 minutes and thought she should be somebody goddamn mama? I mean, Jesus. Lenny Hondo, thanks for your support. Thanks for the super sticker, my brother. Appreciate your support. You know I do. Bro, she a hurricane, a natural disaster. You go get involved with her, you're going to be in the precinct. I promise you. All right? Listen, this woman is crazy. A wretched ass mess. Out of her goddamn mind. Bro, it ain't no way. She's screaming. All right? She a fire truck. She passed a red flag. She a red alert. Man, I ain't never seen nothing like this. Yeah, me either, Lenny. Oh my goodness. Let's see what someone
10, 9, 12, 13, 14 million dollars in his bank account. My expectations is not more than what I can bring. Let's just say that. Right? Long as you can make me look good, I can make you look good. We can get along, we can go out, we can have fun. I do for you, you do for me. Like, you know what I like, you know what I don't like. You can take a joke, because I do talk a lot of big shit. But it be out of love and out of correction and out of what I want you to do better. You know what I mean? That's it. I mean, is that hard? I mean, is it hard? Because let me tell you something. When my baby daddy, I had his motherfucking back. Do you understand? There for him. I knew that I chose the wrong nigga, because this man had 5 kids, Kendra, and I had 0. As a matter of fact, I was in a good ass relationship when I met my baby daddy. I fucked up the relationship I was in with my boyfriend. I did. And I think that's why I'm in this bed that I'm in now, because I fucked up a good ass motherfucker relationship. That's why. Right?
So she effed up a good ass relationship with a good dude to be with some dude that got 5 kids. I mean, listen, I'm listening to her, right? She not stable. All right. She not a sound thinking person. All right. This lady is all emotion. All right. She moves strictly on however she feel. She say whatever she feel. And she'll say whatever to you. All right. She don't give a damn about nothing she said to you. All right. But trust me, she a lady that you better watch whatever you say to her. You better not say nothing she don't like. All right, she'll jump on you quick. Man, fellas, this girl right here, I had your ass in the police station quick. Lenny Hondo said, I have softer conversations telling war stories with my USMC brothers. Hey, bro, trust me, I done seen some softer dudes walk in the penitentiary.
Right? So with that being said, with me helping you with all 5 of your kids, washing their ass, putting on them clean clothes, making sure they straight, that but baby mama's calling me. Like, oh, my son need this, my son need that. And I'm making sure I get it for you. You feel me? But when it comes time for me to have my daughter, I gotta goddamn go upside your head or cuss you out to do for my baby when I helped you do for all 5. Like, I just thought that the favor was gonna return itself because you got 5 kids, you already married. So he gonna meet with my one child. The least you can do is do what you're supposed to do.
Well,
you got more experience than me.
Let me ask you a couple questions. The 5 kids he had prior to your child, by how many women?
So it's Shay black ass, Anissa crazy ass, and then me. So it's 2.
Real quick. Are you being serious?
Kendra, I'm dead ass. What? So you think I would get on here and really lie?
Okay. Take it from. Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay, so how many women did your baby daddy have kids by before you?
2. He got a baby by Shay. He got a baby by this girl named Anissa, and a baby by me. I'm the cool baby mama.
Wait, real quick. So with Shay and Melissa, did he parent those children well?
No, because they was always running around in the car.
Okay, so Shador, stop right there. So your baby daddy stayed true to himself. This is who he was when you got pregnant by him. Why did you expect him to become somebody that he never was? And this is on you, Shador, because you had 2 examples.
She had a baby by some dude who had 5 kids and was riding around with his kids in his car. He had nowhere to take them. And she had a baby by him. She thought that made sense. And remember, fellas, she was in a good relationship when she met him. She started cheating on some good dude with him. This guy. And keep in mind, fellas, I seen about a minute of his. And he in the car. He in the car with the kids now. No, I'm not laughing. I'm just saying, he just seemed like a dude, right? That's just doing the best he can. But y'all know he broke his F. All right. And you know, it ain't no way he could do for 6 kids. He can't even barely keep his own head above water. But he looked like one of them dudes that's trying. And you can see she impossible. It don't matter that he don't have it. He should invent it. He can't invent it. Listen, you know she a train wreck. All right. She only get no dude but a dude she can run. That's the only kind of dude that she gonna have. One of them dudes she can run. Anybody else gonna run. Get the hell away from her. Okay, salute. Yeah, take her back. Yeah, we don't want her. You take her ass back. We'll get to you in a minute. The hell thought made you think she should be somebody, mama?
Examples of fatherhood. He had 2 women pregnant that you just told me he wasn't a good father to them. So this is all on you, Shador. I almost got to defend your baby daddy because if he would have showed up for your daughter, it would have been a shock. He already showed you who he was. You decided to have a baby by him still. So as much as I want to have the women movement going, that's on you, girlfriend.
Girl, ain't that what I just told you? You ain't tell me nothing. I didn't just tell.
Keep in mind, guys, for y'all that just pulled up, right? She ain't had no kids, right? And daughter, she was 28 years old, no kids, in a relationship with some good dude, in a really good relationship. She started cheating with some dude that got 5 kids and 4 baby mamas, and he don't got nowhere to take his kids, but he be with his kids. And she said he always in the car with his kids. So, you know, they must stay in the car. So she ain't had no kids and decided to cheat on her boyfriend with this dude, her good boyfriend from her explanation. and just lead him and start messing with this dude who basically, I guess, living in his car. And she had a baby by him and mad that he can't take care of the kids, her kid, the way, and she got to help him take care of the 5 kids he got. And she decided to have another one with him and now mad at him that he can't take care. She out of her damn mind.
And guess what my dumb ass was thinking this whole time? Guess what I was thinking this whole time, Miss Kendra?
No, but yes, you did kind of say that, but then you also still blamed him. You said, I thought he was gonna show up for me. I only had 1 kid. But why would he show up for the 1 when he's not showing for the 5?
No, see, this one of them cases when she wants something for her, she want him to say to hell with the rest of them. Don't come telling her about the rest of them that she already knew he had when she wants something from her for hers. All right, listen, they lockstep in this madness and this victimhood. She ain't no goddamn victim. She knew full well what she was getting herself into, fellas. She wasn't no child. Yeah, you take them back. You take them back and you take your ass with her.
Before you.
I fucked around and found out, didn't I? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I found out. You are so correct. You are 1,000% correct, okay? That was my man, and I said, I'm going to stick beside him. And that's what I did until he played me like Google Doofus the motherfucking fool.
What's okay.
Selling food stamps. Anybody need some? Hello? Look, this is my daughter goddaddy right here. Ricky, come here. This is my daughter goddaddy right here. He has done more for my daughter than the own motherfucking Pappy. Okay?
I'm gone.
You see, that's the thing, Kendra. You ain't never had nobody come on your platform and tell their truth. You feel me? This is the honest to God truth. Y'all fucked up. I told you that. I had a good ass boyfriend. That's why I can't find no man now. Because they deadbeats, they lazy,
Because they deadbeats, they lazy. But she'll go have a baby with him. Knowing if she feel this way. Okay, she had a good man, right? If from her account, right? She had a good man. She went and got herself some dude with 5 kids who's live in this car. All right, ride around every time she see him with his kids. They in this car. He don't really never have nowhere to take them. All right, I think he one of them dudes who he do the best he can, but he can't do much. You know what I'm saying? His capacity is very limited, but she don't give a damn about none of that when she wants something. All right, she don't give a damn. He need to go rob a bank. All right, listen, she looking to be able to run somebody who ain't got nothing for her to run.
pillow talk, and they living our bitches. Can we just be honest? I mean, am I lying, Kim? Because I ain't never heard you this quiet on your show. Am I lying?
Well, here, Shadura, honey, I'm a woman. So for the things that I love about you,
a classy woman who has grew up outside of our times. The generation has changed, Miss Kendra. It is not the same how we used to be in your prime. Not that I'm much older than you or that you're much older than me or whatever, but the niggas is just not the same how they was when you were growing up.
Okay, real quick.
I'm sorry, fellas, but this nasty little freak getting on my goddamn nerves. All right, this hurricane, this natural disaster, this poor excuse for a woman. Yo, Jesus, girl, I don't know what hole you crawl from under, but you need to crawl your slimy ass on your belly back in there. Ooh, Jesus. Girl, listen, you should have went on the thigh on one of your mama tattoos. Listen, anywhere but in her. All right? Jesus, just a waste of good air. Just a waste of good air, a hurricane, a natural disaster, if I ever seen one. Girl, I can't stand you.
Did I ever get to your age? You're 34.
Correct.
Okay. So here's the deal. I am older than you. I'm 46, so I'm 12 years older than you. I will say this: men have been men forever. It's just now we have social media to document men being men. But the thing that I will say, and I say this all the time on my show, is the words law of attraction. So there is before I go there, what I was going to say is this. As a woman, I appreciate your transparency. I mean, your transparency. I obviously relate to you in the accord of you lost your mother and your mother passing away from cancer. So as a woman, I have a different type of love and understanding for you. But I will say this, for the type of man I think you would desire, you have a lot of things that would turn that man off.
Oh, so, and you know what, Kendra? You're not lying, because let me tell you something.
Fellas, I'm 52 years old. Women really changed. Women really changed a lot. Yo, I didn't grow up seeing these kind of women. And I feel bad for our boys who grow up watching them. Watching them because they can't believe in this shit. We can't believe in this shit. And they think we should come and get serious about something like this. They'll be telling her she deserves a good man. And men shouldn't come and play with her. When men shouldn't come nowhere near her. She a natural disaster. Any man come around her, she gonna bring him straight down. She ain't nothing but an anchor. All right, ain't nothing good about her. Ain't no good in her. All right, listen, let me tell you something about a woman like this. A straight demon. All right, and you know what kind of man will be caught up with her. You know what kind of man will be hanging around her. A super simp. All right, a super simp. That's the only kind of dude gonna be listening to this. She can't help this. She on autopilot with this shit. This ain't no act, fellas. This embarrassing. All right, I would tell her that she should watch this, but I think she would think she made a good show of herself. It wouldn't help.
A couple people have said that to me. You know why? They feel like I'm too aggressive and that I keep it too real and I'm too upfront and I'm too blunt. But why would I want a man that can't take me for who I am? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like I should numb myself down or bite my tongue to have a man that's not happening. You understand what I'm saying? I can't fake kick it with you. I just can't do it. You feel me? So at this point, if you don't want me, that's fine. I know somebody gonna like it. The fuck? I just can't sit around and just play games like I'm an Xbox, baby. We're not doing that over here. If you can't help me, like
Fellas, you ever seen a bigger duck of any accountability whatsoever? Yo, she just skipped right by everything Kendra say. And Kendra not really holding her accountable. Kendra just letting us spill. All right, I ain't see much of the one I'm going to play with her baby daddy. I seen about a minute of it. But I bet you Kendra was on his ass. You see how Kendra just let this play out? Let her speak her piece. She representing a 6-year-old girl up here with a behavior like this. This her mama. What you think she gonna be, fellas? What kind of hope you got for her? Would you want your son getting tangled up with her daughter? Oh my God, she a train wreck. A train wreck, a natural disaster.
I can help you. If you're not returning what I'm giving you, my nigga, it is what it is. I'm going to call it when I see it. I'm not going to wait on it and wait for that shit to build up, and then I explode, and then what? Nah, I'm going to stop you right in your motherfucking tracks. What is wrong with that? See, that's the problem. Everybody want to walk around here and try to put that shit on in front of their boyfriends and all these niggas. You know what I mean? And then when they come to your house, you don't even got that shit that you was putting on. So now he done fell in love with a dressing ass bitch. He done fell in love with a bitch with 20, 30 pocketbooks. Then come to your house, you ain't got none of that. You see what I'm saying? Like, he done fell in love with a trick bitch.
Yo, all this about he cheated on her. All right, all this about she talking about he cheated on her. Listen, bro. She just ran this man through the mud. She ain't heard nothing nobody said to her about, listen, she gotta take some of the blame. No, she ain't about to take none of it. None of it, fellas. If you're just pulling up, she was 28 years old. She said she had a great boyfriend. She was in a good relationship. She started cheating on him with some dude with 5 kids from 4 different women who was staying in his car. And then left her good boyfriend supposedly to be with this dude. Got pregnant by him. And now she mad at him because she was helping him take care of the 5 kids he already had. And he won't stop taking care of them and just start taking care of hers. All right, basically that's what she's saying. Because if he already couldn't do much for them, he would have had to completely stop to address hers. So, and you can see that's her attitude. When she want him to do something, she don't give a goddamn what else he got to do. He need to do what she want him to do. And she said her kid needs something. The hell with his other kids.
You see what I'm saying? And then and in reality, you really broke for real. I'm not doing that. You gonna find out who I am now. We not gonna wait and play no dating game. Oh yeah, babe. Trying to talk all night in the morning, knowing my voice deep as hell, Miss Kendra. I'm not doing that.
Okay, Shadora, what were the qualities you said you wanted a guy again? What kind of guy
So
you want?
I told you, Miss Kendra, I didn't have no type because I didn't have both. I done had a fine nigga, ugly nigga, a nigga with some money, and a broke nigga. And I just don't feel like there's no difference.
Okay, but listen, all those things were exterior, you know, looks, money. What I think a lot of women where y'all don't start is character, right? And I think, you know, ugly is subjective.
Kendra G lost her mind. She talking to this soulless, characterless woman about a man with character. Why would a man with character be talking to this train wreck? What's she talking to? What Kendra telling her she need to be looking for some character for? All right, she should be looking for a nigga in the penitentiary. That's where her ass belong. Okay, because I'm sure she done some things that she should be there. You call the laws and tell them where her black ass at. I wish I knew some of the stuff you was up to. You'll be sitting your ass somewhere. I sent her.
Looks is subjective. Money's forever changing. So I know y'all be having money requests, and that's fine, but money's forever changing, but that's neither here nor there. But I think you need to focus on character. But I'm gonna be honest with you. The type you're gonna continue to attract the type of guys that like aggressive women such as yourself. And if that's fine, then that's fine. But you have to recognize why you are attracted.
Focus on something hard upside of her goddamn head. Psych, fellas, I ain't say that. Man, listen, this girl right here, no, fellas, you can't go do nothing. You can't do nothing with her. Fellas, you see her, right? You know you can't do nothing with this. All right, listen, leave her alone. She passed a red flag. If you talk to her for 5 minutes, it ain't no goddamn way you should still be talking to her minute 6. All right, ain't no way. All right, you supposed to find the fastest route away from her. Man, this girl was out of her mind.
Attracting that type of guy opposed to a different type of guy. Like these men, like here's the deal. Everybody that most people describe, they exist. I mean, I have all types.
Fair use, fellas. Fair use.
Of men on my show. I have men who don't ever want to get married. I have marriage-minded men who are very clear. They want a wife. They know what they want. But what I would say is different people have different qualities.
Yo, she talking to this busted up gutter butt about a wife being something. Man, she shouldn't be no goddamn body wife. What is wrong with Kendra? You see how sweet Kendra is to her and how all this understanding she got for her? And how she trying to coach her to get herself some good man. She thinks some good man should be talking to this train wreck. She think some good man should be wasting his goddamn time here. This what Kendra talking to her about. About how she should go about getting herself a good man. Because they don't think a good man deserves shit. Just whatever the hell they feel like giving them. This shit. This natural disaster right here should have a good man when it ain't enough good men to go around as it is. So if she get a good man, that means some good girl get a fucked up dude, right? Because she should get a good man. And it ain't that many good men. So you teach her how to get a good man. So she can have some good man sitting his ass in the penitentiary for doing something. The shit serious that they don't believe a good man deserves shit. Just whatever she feel like giving them. Because since she a woman, she deserve a good man. She don't deserve shit. She deserve her baby daddy. Take your ass back. Take him, that little girl, and go back. Fuck out of here.
And different requirements. And I will say this, like again, I say this as a woman, I rock with you because you're transparent and you're straightforward. But there are some men who just don't have time for this. Like sometimes it's just, I don't got time for this chaos. Like you have a lot of chaos. Like you do, honey, I love you, but it's a lot of chaos. You're not cool with your sister. You're not cool with your first cousin, your baby dad. But here's the thing. I'm not talking about fault. I'm not talking about.
Fellas, you see how carefully Kendra is choosing her words, going out of her way to be nice to her. Her baby daddy up next. I want to see how nice Kendra gonna be to him. She was hella nice to this goddamn train wreck. All right, I would have liked to got to talk to her. All right, a busted up hood rat, a no good for nothing piece of shit. She is.
But it's still energy that a guy has to accept. And a lot of people, what I want people to understand, in particular, people with plans, right? When you have a plan for your life, you don't got time for chaos.
Bro, she skeeted on some good dude, right? To go deal with some dude who got 5 kids and 4 baby mamas and live in this car. And she went and left the dude to go be with this dude, right? But she's so high and mighty and like that. Okay, whatever. But let's just make that the case. All right? Listen, the bitch crazy. She out of her goddamn mind. I can't stand her. Listen, I'm sorry for calling her that, fellas. She working my nerves. We going to our baby daddy. I can't do no more of her, bro. I'm cursing her. I'm calling her out her name, and I shouldn't have said that about the lady. I'm upset, fellas. Who the hell is?
I was just on there slandering my name, swearing I'm this and that. A life in turmoil causing me and everything about this little girl. Why you in it? Because your mama put us in it.
Oh my God, bro! Why I gotta be in it? Why you can't be in it? The boys can't be in it. Hey, I don't wanna be in it.
Like I said, that's my baby. She always gonna be with me. Her mama.
So I'm saying, and they in the car now, and yo, he got his baby on the camera. I mean, why? Well, the baby ain't got nothing to do with this. You don't put the baby on the camera, bro. I mean, man, listen, I see he a super simp, and he ain't got much in the way of sense.
I don't know what's up with her.
You said you have a kid, 6 years old, right?
Yeah, she's 6 years old. Her dad is actually watching her live. That's crazy. But go ahead, Kendra.
Do y'all co-parent well?
I'm the mama and the daddy, so he only get her like when he feel like it, basically. Yeah. Clock that. But go ahead.
He's watching right now?
He's watching right now. Tell him hey.
Hi, Mr. Every now and then, Dad.
Right, exactly. Tell you something. With my baby daddy, I had his motherfucking back. Do you understand? There for him. I knew that I chose the wrong nigga because this man had 5 kids, Kendra. and I had 0. As a matter of fact, I was in a good ass relationship when I met my baby daddy. I fucked up the relationship I was in with my boyfriend. I did. And I think that's why I'm in this bed that I'm in now, because I fucked up a good ass motherfucking relationship.
Okay, now I feel like, was he trolling me and troll like for you? Is this a setup?
Nah, this ain't no setup.
She said that you barely have the baby.
Yeah, I know. That was a lie. Matter of fact, my baby 6 years old. She can talk for herself. Come here. Quit acting like that. Come here.
Come on.
Come here. She told me, oh my God.
Where are you now?
Ask her the question.
Are you with your daddy all the time?
No, not all the time. Sometimes.
How often do you see your
Yo, what the hell is wrong with Kendra? She really gonna question this little girl? My people, man, my people.
daddy?
Huh?
How many times do you see your daddy in a month?
A month is 31 days. How many days out of 31 do you see me? If not all
See your
day.
daddy every week?
Like this for like not like sometimes, but not a lot.
Okay. Okay, so then her mother wasn't lying because she said you were sometime daddy.
Kendra don't know what the hell she talking about. So if you don't see your daddy every day, that means you are sometime daddy? Because I ain't see my granddaddy much. All right, because his ass was always working. Did that make him a sometime daddy? My mama ain't see him much either. All right, my daddy used to work all the time. I ain't see him much. Did that make him some kind of messed up daddy? You don't know what the hell you talking about. You just can't wait to say something wrong with him.
Nah, I'm definitely not a sometime daddy.
Your daughter just said she don't see you all the time. You told me to ask
My
you a question.
daughter said, Collier, how much do you see me?
I see him a little bit, but I think I see him like my mom says when
Not what your mama say. Don't say what your mama say. You tell the truth. How much do you see me? How much do I come and get you? You gotta coach her, bro. You ain't gotta
Wait,
coach.
okay, so Willie, back to you. Let me talk to you.
Yeah.
So you're referring to Shadora?
Yeah, that's my baby mom.
So you have 6 kids?
I got 6 kids, one with her. I had 5 before her.
Right, you had 5 before her. And I want to make sure y'all not setting me up because this is kind of crazy that you're calling me and she particularly told me not to talk to you.
Exactly. You know why she don't want you to talk to me? She don't want you to know the truth about her. She want fame like everybody's saying on her. She just wanted that part. She needed that. Like I told her, like, you don't have to use me every time you get close to fame. Like, I don't try to help you with that and all of that. So you don't have to use me for that. Like, just let me be who I am. I'm me. You feel me? I don't want no fame. I don't need the extra media or none of that. So every time you get on somewhere with over 1,000 views, you bring me up. Why? Like, you telling people that I'm not this and that. My daughter with me right now. Always with me. Like she.
Fellas, you can clearly see he's not a bad dude. He just don't have much. That's the best he can do. Why would you give him another kid when you already know he overloaded? He got 5 of them already that he can't take care of. Then you get upset with him when you give him number 6 and he can't take care of that one either. I mean, bro, he ain't a bad dude. He just don't have much. And he don't know he getting himself into a lot of dumbass shit because he ain't all the way wrapped too tight. You could tell.
She gonna say that. I don't know what she talking about.
Well, your daughter just said she's not always with you. She said
she always with me. Damn near always with me.
So, okay.
Just like
you guys
obviously.
So you guys obviously are together, you and Shadora.
Nah, we ain't together.
Okay. Well, she did say that you had 5 kids before y'all had a child together, and I did say that if you weren't in those baby mama's lives, then I guess she shouldn't be surprised about the lack of participation you are in the
But
child.
that's crazy though. If you get with a guy, he got 5 other kids. You gonna lay down and have a baby with him if he ain't doing nothing for the other 5?
Women are doing that, and I recommend against it though.
I mean, good dick is one thing. Excuse me, I sit back to that. That's one thing. You gonna fuck with the dude. You gonna have sex with him. Let me say that, and all that. But abortion, you could have had abortion or anything. If you feel like I was a bad father, why would you have a baby with me?
Bro, this ain't no conversation to be carrying on in front of your goddamn children. I'm telling you, both of them just messes. All right. I don't think he a bad dude. You feel me? I just think he had his capacity. His capacity to think, his capacity to do things. You feel me? He had his capacity. Fellas, there's some brothers, their capacity not as broad as large as yours. All right. So, some people capacity is very small. All right. And he can't shoulder much. All right. And I mean, you look at how he living and you see that. He one of those guys that, listen, maybe he great at something, right? But he irresponsible. You can't depend on him. You know that guy, he a hell of a plumber. But you can't never get him there to the damn job. So you can't depend on him. So you can't waste your money hiring him because you don't know if he going to show up. But when he do show up, he do a great job. You feel me? But listen, his capacity only here. He good at what he do, but you can't count on him. All right, like some men just like that. And once you recognize they like that, you don't get mad at them, you deal with them accordingly. All right, you know you can't hire him. If you hire him and he don't show up, that's on you because you already know.
Well, Willie, the conversation you having right in front of the kids right now don't make you the best dad in the world.
I ain't never said I was the best daddy. I'm going to do it for my 6 the way I got to do it. And I'm going to do it.
I'm going to say this. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Here's the deal. This is what I'm going to say. And I said this to her. You are correct. And why have a baby with a man who has 5 kids and he's not doing for them? But just like she got to take responsibility for her action, you got to take responsibility for your action as a man. And what I am tired of is all this blame always goes on.
Fellas, she ain't have all this smoke for that lady. She ain't had none of this shit for that lady, did she? All right, she was nice to her. Now she pressing him. She pressing him. He got 5 kids. She knew he had 5 kids that he couldn't take care of. That lady knew this. All right, listen, this a grown man, but he really just a boy. All right, he ain't doing nothing, man. He got his kids in the car, so I see where his heart at. I see where his heart at. He got a good heart. He cared, but he had his capacity. This the most he can do. This what he capable of. Some men would have just laid down and slept on the street and said, "The hell with the kids." They with him. They with him, which tell me he'll do something, which means he got it here. To be there for his kids, no matter how he got to show up, he coming. That say a lot to me about a man. That say a lot to me about a man. That mean he might can't do the world for him, but he'll do whatever he can. But let me tell you something. When you're dealing with unreasonable women who gave you children knowing they shouldn't have gave you children, they still expect him to do more knowing he ain't even capable. Knowing he ain't capable, he just a scapegoat.
On the women, why she has sex with me? Why? No, as a man, it's time for men up. It's time for y'all to become men and do what you need to do, right by your children, and stop trying to find a way to blame it on the woman's fault. Just like she got some responsibility, I gave it to her, but you got responsibility too as a man. And you probably should take.
You see what I'm saying, fellas? Now he ain't blamed nothing on that girl. All he said was he not what she said he was. Where did Kendra? No, why didn't Kendra have this smoke for her, who blamed everything on him? He ain't blamed nothing on her. He just said he wasn't what that girl said he was. Kendra need him to be the bad guy. All right, both of them. Y'all stay together. You take her back. Nigga, you take her back.
You're speaking in front of these kids and making this a normal conversation because I don't know if you want to talk normally with abortion and.
I mean, I don't think I said nothing bad to these kids. I don't see on YouTube when they pick up my phone and look at.
Well, that's bad parenting. Well, that's bad parenting because you should be a better enough parent to.
I'm telling you right now, bro, we don't want her. We don't want her. She gonna be out here in the street with your babies. Now, what the hell you gonna do? Now, take her back. Take her back. We don't give a damn. You lay down with her. You bust off. No, you take her back. We don't want her, nigga. Come get your woman.
To keep your 6-year-old from the information that you just said. If you an active dad on a regular basis, then your 6-year-old don't need to know all those words yet. Somebody's gonna take responsibility for anything in life these days.
Well, you just got off Facebook with her mama, so
what?
I ain't taught her nothing.
But the 6-year-olds shouldn't have access to the Facebook. Y'all do know y'all can control kids from being on social media. It's not impossible.
It definitely ain't. She pick up my phone. She know my code. She get right on it. She got her own.
Okay, well, Willie, what did you want to call to tell me? I didn't know. She didn't say your name, so no one knew who you were.
Name, she called my Facebook name out, my whole name, and everything.
I don't remember.
My baby mama, she said a lot about me.
She said a lot about her baby name.
But I just want to.
She said your name?
Yes, she said my name. Everybody on here tell you she said my name. It's just some false stuff she's saying about me. That's nowhere near true.
So what do you want to clear up?
Everything she said is like.
Okay, I'm giving you the moment. What do you want to clear up?
I'm clearing my name.
So what?
Like,
did she say that you want to clear up? You're just saying clearing my name. So, that's your active father?
This is Buick. Now.
Yes, she said my name. Everybody on here tell you she said my name. It's just some false stuff she's saying about me. That's nowhere near true.
So what do you want to clear up?
Everything she said is like.
Okay, I'm giving you the moment. What do you want to clear up?
I'm clearing my name.
So what? Like, what did she say that you want to clear up? You're just saying clearing my name. So, that's your active father?
I ain't the best father. I'm working right now. I'm here. So I don't know what she's talking about. That's the thing. That's it. That's all I had to say.
And I don't really she said his name. They said she did not say your name. I don't recall her saying your name, but I don't know.
Yo, this brother really can't even compose a complete sentence. All right, listen, I told you his capacity is very limited, fellas. You feel me? He got 6 kids. All right. These women keep giving them kids. He got 6 kids, and I think she baby mama number 5. All right. This dude right here. They just keep giving this dude right here kids. And then get mad at him because he can't take care of them.
My name is Willie. My real name is Willie.
Right.
So when you say Willie works, everybody knows that. Everybody knows my name.
Well, no, but hold on. Everybody doesn't know your name because I didn't.
Charlotte do. North Carolina do.
Okay, that could be fine, but we didn't know. I didn't know you. I didn't know neither one of y'all until an hour ago. So everybody didn't know. Let's not use words that are not true. Everybody didn't know. Now we know you're.
You see all this animosity she got for him? She ain't have none of that for that lady.
Your name. Now we know your face because you called it to put a face and a name behind it. But is there anything else you want to clear up, honey?
Nope.
No.
I just cleared the air. Now what?
I need to say something. So, sometimes that my mom comes get me because I don't really have clothes. So if I come back with my dad, she gives me my bag with my clothes because I don't really have clothes to go with my dad. So when I bring the clothes with my dad, he goes wash cars because that's what he do. He work. Don't you do that, Dad?
What else? Hurry up, because she got stuff to do. We got to get off of there.
Okay. Well, listen, I really.
So I'm saying, fellas, I'm a big component of do better. And he need to do better. But something telling me he doing the best he can. He had his capacity. He had his capacity mentally. I mean, listen, bro, you see up here, he not that gifted. All right, listen, he very limited, fellas. He very limited. And these ladies just keep giving them babies.
Listen, I'm praying for everybody involved because we got babies to think about, right? So, but the unfortunate part is this.
But let me say this though. Let me just say this before you get off here. This goes for all women. Whether you get with a man who got kids, like I don't care what the man say. Like for real, it's gonna come out. You gonna get pregnant, stuff like that. If you gonna have the baby boy, like don't mess with no man for one if he ain't doing for the other five, and don't get on here and say that I'm not when you know I am. I'm probably the best thing ever happened to you. I would have helped you everything you ever tried to do. Like what you arguing with, what she was mad about earlier with her grandmama, everything, trying to find her parents. Like, why would I be a bad dad? I'm sitting here wasting money, traveling the country trying to find your daddy. Like, there's a lot that she ain't telling people. Like, she always come on me. I'm probably the best thing you ever had. I probably made you. So don't do that. Like, that's the only thing that made me mad. Like, yeah, I still love the girl. I still do anything for her, but I can't be with her because the way she act and the way she try to be and the way she portray me. Like, I'm a father first, so yeah, I might cuss around them and all that, but
Fellas, you ever been somewhere? Like I remember one time I was in the store and I remember it was this man and this lady together. Bro, this lady was talking to this man so greasy, I could tell that they were together, right? And that was her husband. And fellas, he just looked like he was so miserable. And the way that lady was talking to him, and we was all just standing right there. Can you imagine how she get with him when it's just those two? If she was talking to him like that, I mean, yo, she was calling him, you an idiot. You're just a dummy. I don't know what I ever seen in you. That's how she was talking to him right there in front of all of us. Yo, he one of those dudes that be following some chick around who talking to him like that.
I gotta do everything else around him. I gotta feed him, clothe him, find him somewhere to sleep, everything. So I'm me regardless. So she gotta stop that. I run 3 businesses, and I'm still broke, and I ain't out here trying to get no fame. I ain't got it because I'm giving it all to them. So other than that, don't get on no platform and slander my name. Because people know me around here. I good reputation. I'm everybody's chef. I'm everybody's detailer. I'm everybody's carpenter. I fix houses, home improvement, everything. Everybody know me for being a father and a good man. And that's all you associate my name with.
Listen, bro, I gotta tell you, he good at all of that, right? I'm a carpenter. I'm a handyman. I'm a car detailer. And you thinking like, yo, well, why don't you just go get a job? That's the problem. He all of that stuff, but he got to do it when he feel like it. Because if he had a job, he would get fired. He one of those dudes, you can't depend on him. All right, his kids, like, yo, they can halfway depend on him to just show up. He going to eventually show up. He going to show up. He going to do the best he can, but he had his capacity, fellas. He had his capacity. He can't do no more. All right, I'm telling you right now. All right, if you ask for any more from him, you're going to be asking for too much. All right, and I don't know how, as a lady, you can't see that after spending 20, 30 minutes around him. He a nice guy. All right, you can tell he a pretty nice guy. All right, and I think it's hard in the right place. You see, he got his kids with him. It don't matter the situation. He provides some kind of something for them, and they safe. You feel me? They look like they ate. You know, whatever he got to do with them, he got to do with them. But at least he there.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay. One thing though, because you said, I want to say this to the ladies. What advice would you give to men in ways that they can become better?
I mean, if you already got kids like me, I ain't work with all of my other baby mamas. You get a woman without kids who don't really know how it is with kids, it's gonna be hard to make that work for her. I'm telling you. But I done tried that. But advice I got for men, man up before you look for a woman, for real. Because get everything you got for yourself first, house and everything. Because I had money when I met her, moved to her house, took care of her, let her quit her job, pay her bills, and I end up being the one shitted in the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I should have been working on me first, and my other 5 I had, then thought about a woman, because that ain't working again. Now I got 6 with no baby mama, no wife, so that's how they go.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the lesson learned, you know, and listen, we are trying to do the best that we can in life. I don't know what's happening with my show this week, but it really...
Yeah, I don't want to be on the show. I don't need no bag. I don't need no love, none of that. I'm on with these.
Well, I wish everybody blessed in the situation. And okay, so this is Shadora's child's father, who she was referring to on Facebook Live an hour ago. Hopefully, you guys could become better co-parents together and let go of the hate you have for each other.
All right.
Okay, well, that's good. And I mean, one thing I will say, you have your child. She said that you don't really have the child a lot, so. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I have every time I'm allowed to give them. Yeah, you know, y'all women like to play keep the baby from the daddy and all that while you're mad. Then once your money gone and you need the daddy to come get them till you get back on your feet, that's how that goes. So I guess that's when I have her sometime.
Well, listen, men gotta start. Here's the deal. And I said this to her. Like, she gotta.
Listen up, fellas. I think you see the daughter, and bro, she know way too much to be that young. You know what I mean? And I mean, you see the guidance she under. All right, she a representation of the people who raising her. All right, listen, I respect that he around. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that his capacity is minimal, very minimal. Where I really question his stability, his mental stability all the way. You know, because there's different levels of it. And some men, you know, you can't really tell that they mildly, slightly there. Because they can make all the functions. It's just their capacity to think and survive is limited. All right, you see the brother. I wash cars. I'm a handyman at houses. I cook. I'm everybody's chef. Like, but you can't count on him, because you would think if you do all that, bro, won't you just go get a 9 to 5? He'd get fired. He one of them kind of dudes, fellas. You've seen him before. You can't count on him. You just can't count on him, but you know he a good dude at heart. You could tell he got his kids with him. They in the car, but they with him. They under his protection. He gonna make sure they eat. They got everything. They ain't gonna be wet. You see it's raining outside. He got some shelter for them. Even though they gotta be in the car, they gotta be with daddy. And most men would have ran. Most men wouldn't have stood in the gap and still just stayed and did the best he could, even under all the pressure the mamas got him under. Most men would have ran, and you know it, fellas. You know most men would have ran. He ain't run. He stayed in the gap. His kids know who he is. They could call him, and he'll pull up. He'll pull up. He might can't do much. Fellas, my dad had a job my whole life. He was broke as a mother. I never went to my dad for money because I knew he wasn't going to give me none. All right, I don't remember shit he bought me. It was the things he told me. It was the time he spent with me. The moments I spent in the car with my father, taking them rides, bro. That how I didn't end up like a lot of my friends. The shit he told me was all I had to guide me through some of the shit I was going through. Them words he gave me, bro, because they was there. Even when I thought I wish he shut the hell up, I'm glad he didn't. That's why I don't with my son. When I know he wish I shut the hell up, I get that deja vu. He be right in the front seat. That's why I used to be with my dad, and he used to be schooling me, and I just wish he shut up. I'm so glad he didn't. He ain't give a damn. He knew I wish he would shut up. He never paid that shit no mind. He made sure I heard what was on his mind. And even though I did hear him, I heard him. And bro, through that darkness, all I had was them words. All I did was put them in effect. I never had to worry about going back to jail once I just listened. Because, bro, sometimes it don't matter how much a man listen. His capacity is here. It don't matter what you wish and believe he could do. His capacity is here. It don't matter, ladies, how handsome or sexy he is. His capacity is going to be minimal. You ain't going to be able to scream at him and get him to be a boss. Okay, you're not going to be able to get him to do much. Maybe when he start, but getting them started, getting them to feel like it, he one of them dudes, man. He got to be here and there. You feel me? And a dude like that can't have no damn 6 kids. You got 6 kids, man. You got to be moving and shaking. You got to be getting it done. All right, that's a lot of people depending on you. And they can't be staying in no goddamn car. But I respect that at least. He there. He doing what he can. And I know people expect more from him. But how can you expect more from somebody you can't get more from? Fellas, we ain't all been the best fathers. I know damn well I ain't been the best father. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't no handbook. I know when they needed me, I was there. I know when they called, I pulled up. I know all the things that was expected of me. I put the H on my chest. But could I have done better? Hell yeah. I could have done better. We all could have done better. But we did our part. We did our part. Listen, he had his capacity. He can't do much more than this. I don't care how much you scream at him. He not all the way there. You're talking to a man who can't even speak a full sentence. He can't. You heard him, fellas. They keep giving him kids. He washed cars. He paint the fence if somebody need a fence painted. But they know he don't have much. But then they want to get mad at him because he ain't got it. He never had it. They needed scapegoats. All right, because listen, you see, I don't call him Pookie. You know, I call me Ray Ray because, you know, I know how I've been living. You know what I'm saying? I know how I've been living. But listen, sometimes, listen, that ain't got, my life ain't had nothing to do with the children. You feel me? That ain't had nothing to do with the children. And listen, if I made it, I'm going to take care of it. If it belonged to me, it's under my care. It's going to be just like anything belong to you, going to be under your care, fellas. We can only make the most of what we have. And this brother don't have much. Y'all got to cut him some slack, fellas. All right? Thanks for pulling up, everybody. Still swinging out.